Epic Tulu, how you doing, bro? Hopefully your internet connection stays strong. It came back very late last night. It went down again, and then it came back on, and from there, it's been pretty solid. So, yeah, I'm hopeful as well, because yesterday was a nightmare. Like, the internet connectivity was incredibly spotty, and it kept going down. Let's say in an hour, it would go down like 5-6 times. Just completely dead for a few minutes, and then come back on. And I tried to do an NVIDIA update, which took over an hour just to download the update. So I don't know what went wrong. I don't know how it went wrong. But yeah, the internet was just gone for like the whole day, which is super annoying. How you doing, Epic Hulu? Yeah, man, it's been a while since we streamed on a Saturday. So I'm assuming most people aren't aware that we'll be streaming today. When is the last time we streamed on a Sunday? I want to say more than a month ago, maybe? Definitely more than a month. Bugger Games, how you doing, bro? That sounds super annoying, and I'm doing good. Had a full night's rest and a great cup of coffee. Nice. I definitely didn't have a full night's rest, but I still slept, so it's good. Mystic Troll, how you doing? Whatever happened to King Julian? Who knows? Who knows where he is? Abyss Octopus, how you doing? No big brain. Why am I big brain? Yam Times, how you doing? Raymer, how you doing, bro? What did I do to deserve that nickname? Oh man, Saturdays always just hit differently. I don't know why. It doesn't feel the same as weekday streaming. It almost feels like holiday streaming. It's like way more relaxed on a Saturday. Oh. I bought new coffee, and it's some kind of European blend. It's coffee from specifically, I think, Italy or some shit like that. And I do not like it. I'm only drinking it now because I want to finish it, because I don't like just wasting it. But I would actually throw it away and just go back to buying, beans either from like South America is really good, and then middle of Africa is really good. But this Italian bean shit is not working for me. I am just scoffing it down at this point to finish the bag. But Mystic Troll, I don't know. King Julian haven't been here for a while, and I think the reason for it is he never really came into the stream to contribute to the stream in any way, shape, or form, right? It's almost as if he was very much opposed to any sort of intellectual conversation. And eventually, I guess I stopped treating him very nicely, right? Because I got annoyed. And so, yeah, he left, I think. That's probably why. Avedon, how you doing, bro? Darius, how you doing? Are you in for the mines? Well, we are here. What do you mean? How are we not in the mines at the minute? I am relaxed, bro. Like, you have no idea. Today is just such a chill day. I went to the mall, got Starbucks. That was good. It's always good. I don't know why Starbucks has such a bad reputation, because I enjoy it. Got some cappuccino from Starbucks. Bought some vape juice, some new shit. I haven't had this before. It's called BAMS. Yeah, I don't know. I've not had this before. But yeah, this is, and then I came home and I was streaming. Yeah, we're going to be playing Dragon's Dogma 2 today. I'm just hanging out for a bit before we actually get into the game. But we will be playing Dragon's Dogma. At least for a while. Usually Saturdays aren't that long streams, right? I don't do like super long hours on a Saturday. But I do want to play a little bit. And the reason I don't do super long hours on a Saturday is because of the LEC. As simple as that. League of Legends European Championships. We're in the playoffs. Fnatic is playing first. I'm gonna miss probably their first game. If not, maybe maybe I missed the entire Fnatic series. That would be a little bit heartbreaking. But, you know, is what it is. We'll figure it out. Abaddon, you're here for the mines. Well, I stream pretty much exclusively from the mines, so you are in good company, sir. You are in great company. Fuck. Matt Season Show released a new video, and it says getting something off my chest. But it's over an hour long, which is fucking nuts as far as the video goes. Like, I want to react to it because I want to watch it, but at the same time, an hour-long video, that's a rough react. That is a long react. You're talking 2.5, 3 hours just of reaction. Maybe I'll watch it offline. What video is this? It's called Getting Something Off My Chest. I don't know what the video is about. Like, that's literally just all it's called. Getting Something Off My Chest. I'm a big fan of intellectual conversations and debates. I'm really excited for the next time you and Paramount are on. Watching you two Theorycraft together was just phenomenal. Epic Thulu, yeah, I really enjoyed it as well. I'm a huge fan of intellectual conversation as well. What I don't like is small talk, except if I enjoy the person that I'm having small talk with, then I can do lots of that. But I usually get really annoyed if I'm like in conversation and the people only want to do small talk. I used to have a friend like this in high school. Everyone would be talking about something in, like, at least at the time, we considered it to be very intellectual conversation. But then this guy just always wanted to make jokes, and it is just so annoying. Like, so annoying. I'm the same. I hate small talk, but quite enjoy deep ones. Yeah, deep conversation, really fun. But it depends, right? If I'm with someone that I really enjoy hanging out with, or I really enjoy their personality, then small talk's fine. You know, I can do it. But if I find you slightly annoying, small talk's dead. Like, that shit's just not going anywhere. If you had to pick between Classic WoW and Retail, what would you pick? Retail. I don't play Classic WoW. Like, at all. I played it when it was current. You know, back when we called it vanilla. I played that shit. I have no interest in going back and doing it again. So I would always go for Retail because it's the lore, right? It's all about the lore for me. And since Classic is mainly just the same lore with a few bits and pieces here and there in Season of Discovery of new lore, I could just watch someone else's video on the new lore for Season of Discovery and then I know it. So we're good. Jamie, how you doing? I do appreciate your reactions to Warhammer 40k. I'll probably never play the game, but I love the lore. Jamie, how you doing? There's no... Very happy to have you here, by the way. But there's no one game for Warhammer 40k. And really, Warhammer 40k isn't even really so much a game as it is a universe. So you don't have to worry about playing the games. Most of the Warhammer games are pretty shit anyways, because, well, for a long time, they just handed out the license to pretty much anyone that wanted to play. Or anyone that wanted to make a game. There's a couple of good games in Warhammer 40k's sort of universe. Lyrela, how you doing? Happy Saturday to you. For the most part, the books are phenomenal, but there's almost 500 of them. So, you know, be ready to spend a lot of money getting the books for Warhammer 40k. It is, it is a massive universe, and it takes quite a while. I don't include the short stories, Abaddon. Because most of the short stories have already been sort of, included in like a bigger, like for example, where is it? The omnibus stuff, that already takes 5 or 6 of the short stories and puts it into a single book. So I don't really include the short stories, but I'm aware that there's a crap ton of short stories. I'm genuinely enjoying survival in retail. Is something wrong with me? No, why? Mistake. Everyone will enjoy what they enjoy, And if you enjoy survival, go for it. I'll always be a warlock. Like, that's just the class that I will always roll. It's the first class I ever made. My warlock Accolon is literally the warlock that I started my World of Warcraft journey with. So I will never play anything else. But, I know quite a few people that jump between classes. Like, then they play this, then they play that, then they do this, then they do that. So do what makes you happy. Doesn't really matter. So what's everyone else up to today? What are you guys gonna do? While I'm playing Dragon's Dogma. Great Wolf, how you doing? I used to enjoy demo, and then they made it less fun and more vanilla Shadowbolt style. Yeah, demo has been in a weird spot for me for a long time, actually. I echo, not video game related, but I take you as an avid reader. Indeed. I'm curious if you've read anything, the First Law Trilogy by Joe Abercrombie. If so, just wonder what your quick thoughts are. Great Wolf, I have not read any of that. I've not read that. What's it about? I've got my hands pretty full with World of Warcraft books and Warhammer 40k books right now, and I want to get into the Dune universe as well at some point, and I want to get into the Lord of the Rings extended universe as well at some point. So I've not really had I don't have time in my day or year for more books from more universes at the minute. Because I also want to get into the Wheel of Time universe, because that seems really awesome as well. I want to read all the Game of Thrones books, just because I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones. But yeah, I've not no. What's wrong with Demolock, Echo? Moshfront, how you doing, bro? Demo is just dots with animations. It's an Affliction Warlock, but your dots are animated. It doesn't make me feel like the fantasy, the fantasy of summoning demons and being the sort of the Primarch, if you will, of this demon army. I don't feel that at all when I'm playing demo. What I feel is I have a bunch of costs, and these costs passively summon demons, and yeah. I would much prefer if the costs were actually just to summon demons, and you did different things to empower these demons throughout the fight. And as you empower these demons, you get access to even more and greater demons. So it's not so much about actually doing damage to anything, because you're not doing damage. Your demons are doing the damage. You're just sort of maintaining the demon army and trying to maintain control over the demons. That is something that I would really enjoy from Demonology's perspective. To me, when I play demo, I may as well play Affliction, because it is the same spec. The one just has animated dots and the other one doesn't have animated dots. Fantasy of Melee Hunter with transmogged Lion God set, 7th Legionnaire Greatsword, and Lion Pet. I spec engineering, so the bombs, camo, and coordinated assault makes me feel well-rounded. Nice mistake. Wheel of Time is amazing. Really want to get into that, Jamie. I'm hoping class fantasy will improve with Euro specs in War Within. I mean, they're not making changes to most of the classes, and I think for most of the classes, class fantasy is also is already in a pretty good spot. It's not bad, right? It's just it could always be better. But then again, you have to ask yourself the question: will they ever be able to release a spec that is just absolutely perfect for everyone? And the answer to that is obviously no. It is physically impossible to do that. So I may have those opinions about demo lock. I'm sure there's plenty of people that love demo lock just as it is. Like, they just really enjoy playing demo. It doesn't even bother them. To add to your always growing list? Oh, shit. I'll definitely do that. Destro, I think, is good. Again, there are changes that I would make to Destro, but for the most part, I think Destro delivers on the fantasy that a Destruction Warlock wants. I would love to see Blizzard implement something like the channel cost. The Drakthir have, the Evoker spec. I think that could be really cool. Something like Chaos Bolt, rather than have Conflagrate increase the cost time of Chaos Bolt. Instead, just holding Chaos Bolt for longer increases the hit. And if you actually manage to cast Chaos Bolt for maximum time, it hits like a fucking truck. Like, it does some proper damage. If I could have one wish for World of Warcraft, it would be to move away from the Builder Spender specs that every single class seems to be engaged in. Because it never used to be that way. It used to be that very few classes were Builder Spender, and most classes were, well, designed around strict rotations or, strict class fantasy and stuff of that nature. Where nowadays, almost every class in the game is some version of build and spend. Every class has a resource that they build, and then one or two spells that will expend said resource. It just kind of, I don't know, kind of triggers me a little. Twacky Cocky, how you doing? Welcome, bro. Welcome. CDJ, 48 months, part of the DJ Nation. Appreciate you, fam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's just quickly see here. Grimdark Fantasy, I cringe a little typing that because the label is so overused. I'm not really sure how I could quickly summarize it, lol. Noodling on that a little bit. Dreadwolf, to be fair though, there's nothing wrong with the genre, or let's call it sub-genre of Grimdark, right? The idea behind Grimdark is that it is both an incredibly grim universe, but then also a very dark universe. So you get, for example, dark fantasy. Dark fantasy doesn't have to be grim, right? But you also get grim fantasy that doesn't necessarily have to be dark. So there's an actual reason why they call it grim dark. Usually what this refers to from a universe perspective is the universe is incredibly dark, meaning most of the subtext and subjects that they're going to be dealing with, the story plots and the story points, will be very dark in nature. The universe is usually, let's say, 18 plus. To boil it down, otherwise I have to go into massive explanations. And then the grim side of it tends to be, there's no real winning. Right? Nothing is a victory. Nothing is good. Everything is pretty shit all the time. Which is it's a perfectly viable way of describing a universe, if the universe, of course, fits that narrative. Describes the series pretty well. But then I'll probably give it a go. I like Grimdark. It's one of the things that really got me into Warhammer 40k is just the absolute overwhelming sense of dread when you read the books and when you look at the universe. While you're reading the books, you almost have this incredible sense of things are just, it's too big. It's too dangerous, it's hopeless. You can sense how bad the lives are of ordinary people within this universe, and yet it is one of the most fun experiences ever. There's the type of writer that starts off with there are the rules of this world's magic nature, and then every chapter has you digging deeper within the rules mysteries. That sounds interesting. I think Unholy DK has some minor issues regarding their delivery of the fantasy. I mean, it feels diluted trying to be a plague bringer and a necromancer. The plague part felt better in Wrath of the Lich King Okada. I mean, I've not played Unholy DK, so I can't really, comment on that. To be a good writer, you have to lay out the rules of the universe you want to create. It has to come together and make sense. I tend to call it Z Vengeance. How you doing, brother? Pringles, how you doing? Charlotte, how you doing? I tend to call it principles, right? For a universe to make sense, the universe must be principled. The problem very often, and you see this quite often in Hollywood, for example, if things go way too far. So when they have a series that's really doing well, then they'll just keep writing it. And very quickly, the principles of the universe starts falling apart. Because, well, why not? Let's just do whatever the hell we want. And in order to get out of, they want a really cool storyline, but in order to do the storyline, they have to kind of betray one of the key principles of the universe. And then from there, it becomes easier and easier and easier to betray the principles of the universe. I do believe that if you're going to have a universe, let the universe have principles within the use of magic, within the use of storytelling, within the use of the relationship between characters. And then write around those key principles. Remember what those key principles are and make sure that you never break them. And if you do want to write a really cool story, but it's going to break the principles of your universe, then you're shut out of luck. Think of another cool story to write. But I do think it's important to preserve it. Now, almost every universe will have something in the universe that allows them to kind of circumvent those key principles if needs be. For Warhammer 40k, that's Zeech, the god of change. They don't use him often for that, but if they do need to, they can employ Zeech to make changes, right? So it is possible. And that's, but again, if you overuse that, it's again going to become quite boring. Erebus, Fulgrim, and Gilliman. You pop Erebus twice. Agreed. Well, I'm a fan of Gilliman, so I don't think Gilliman would do anything to me, but I would kill Erebus. I would continuously over and over kill Erebus. Fulgrim is a piece of shit, but he's nowhere near as bad as Erebus. Misty Troll, so the tabletop is the universe, and the universe is the tabletop. The tabletop tends to just have battles within the universe. But, there's the universe is the story, so the movie will almost definitely be about the story in the books, and there's a way for them to go about this. So if you take a look at a lot of the games in Warhammer 40k, a lot of the games will deal with completely different stories than what necessarily is in the books. And it's possible that they can do that with the movies as well. Because we've all been speculating, what if they, which book are they going to start with in the Warhammer Cinematic Universe? But what if they don't start with a book at all? What if instead they make a movie about parts of the universe that isn't in books? This gives you a lot more freedom. Because now you don't have people comparing the movie to the book. You just have people enjoying the movie. Because you decided to tell a completely different story than what is currently in the books. That's one way of attacking it, I think. Did you guys hear that World of Warcraft is open to another movie? sweet. I'd love a second movie. The main reason they haven't done it yet is because they haven't found a director that gets it, according to Blizzard themselves. So when asked, Blizzard said if they can get a director that gets WoW, they will absolutely want to make a second World of Warcraft movie. I don't think Chris Mason has the time to do direction. Being a director is actually pretty difficult, right? You have to actually know what you're doing. So just because he knows how to create a universe does not mean that he knows how to actually direct a film. This is you're more than welcome. Warcraft could be a fantastic cinematic universe, but they have to try and do one story at a time. Agreed. The WoW movie failed because they were trying to take stories that on their own could make 3 or 4 Lord of the Ring level movies, and they were trying to do all of that in one movie. That is not possible. Like, the issue is you can't tell the history of the orcs and the history of the Alliance in one movie. It's not possible. There's too much history there. If Henry Cavill is on board for Warhammer series and he's a huge fan, I hope they don't do it dirty and respect the lore. So Henry Cavill, and this is what I will tell you guys that's really interesting about the Warhammer Cinematic Universe. Henry Cavill only signed up after Games Workshop accepted his stipulations. So Henry Cavill made it very clear. If he's going to get involved, he said this in an interview, because they asked him in an interview, would you ever consider making a Warhammer 40k movie? Because it's well known that he's a massive Warhammer 40k fan. And he said, only if I get to be the showrunner. So if I'm not the one making the decisions on the movie, I will not do it. And the reason for that, very simply, Witcher 3. Or Witcher. Witcher, I think, cured Henry Cavill of any delusions or illusions that he may have had about how Hollywood approaches making series from video games. I think he just went never fucking again, because they ruined it. And now I find this so funny. They're talking about Hemsworth, Evan Hemsworth. He's going to be the new Geralt, right? And when they asked the showrunner about Evan, she was like, oh yeah, Evan is super into this. He's been devouring the books. Like, he's just been reading every single book. And all I could respond with was, why? I mean, you guys don't stick to the books. Like, why the fuck are you... Or Liam Hemsworth. Yeah, that guy. You guys don't stick to the books anyway, so who gives a shit? You know, like, you could just... Like, you could literally never read the books of Witcher, and you'd be fine. Like, you'd have the time of your life playing in Witcher. The problem is when you read the books and you go, what the hell are you guys doing? This isn't in the book. Why are you changing the story? It's the worker now? Johnny, what do you mean? There will be an orc on wheelchair? And unlikely. And I don't know anything about Liam Hemsworth. I called him Evan before because it just made sense. Maybe he's called Evan. I don't know shit about him. So I can't comment on his acting skills. I'm not even sure I've ever seen him act before, if I'm honest. So, yeah, couldn't give two shits. Wait, he was in Hunger Games? What did he play? Is Chris Hemsworth at home without the humor? Was he in... I don't remember him in Hunger Games. Gale. Who the fuck is Gale? Hold up. Gale in Hunger Games. Oh, I thought he was fine. I didn't mind him. He had such a small role, though, that, like, did it actually matter? Yeah, I mean, you can see the resemblance between him and Chris. Although Chris is a lot more buff, but you can see the resemblance, at least. You know what? If it works, it works. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. We'll see if he actually likes playing The Witcher. I have no high hopes for The Witcher show because the last season was so bad, I never even finished it. I couldn't get through it. I was just like, wait, what? Really? This is what you're doing here? Why? Well, Z Vengeance, that works out. If he's really good as secondary or support characters, it works perfectly for the Witcher TV show. Because the Witcher, Geralt, and just to be clear, don't be confused by this. Yes, the show is called The Witcher, but The Witcher is actually a support character in the show. So it actually works out. Get Liam in, master of support fucking characters, and let him play Geralt, the Witcher, support in his own fucking show. Why not? That's one of the reasons I'm so peeved at the show. It's fine if you wanted to make a movie that focuses a lot more on Ciri and a lot more on Yennefer, go for it. But then don't call it The Witcher. Don't call it Witcher. Or if you're gonna call it Witcher, go Witcher Yennefer's Odyssey or whatever. That's fine then. If that's what you want to do, because the mages do actually have some incredibly cool storylines and some incredibly cool stories, but don't call it Witcher and then have most of the episodes be about Ciri and Yennefer, and then also just get most of it wrong from a lore perspective. Sure, why not? We'll just do that. Call it The Witcher's waifu. You could do that too. In The Witcher, they actually did Gary instead of Geralt. Yeah, I don't know. It's very clear they just used The Witcher because it's known, right? And they knew that people would watch it because it's called Witcher. They never actually, and this we know because an ex-writer that used to work for The Witcher left because he signed up as a writer for The Witcher because he loved the books. And then he would come into the office and the writers would make fun of the lead author. Because the lead author, the guy that actually wrote the fucking books, he wrote them. Like, he wrote the showrunner and he wrote the writers with ideas for things that they could do. And just trying to help out because it is ultimately, his universe. And they laughed at him. Like, they didn't use any of his things. They just couldn't care less. No, Jamie, it isn't. They actually asked him about it, and he said, they don't want my help, so it's fine. What can he do? But then he did say something that really peeved me. He said he never cared what CD Projekt Red did with his books because it's video games and he doesn't care about video games. But he did sort of care about the series because, he thinks series are good. And I was like, bro, CD Projekt Red actually honored your fucking work. Like, they actually put so much effort in to make sure that your work is honored and that your work is glorified. The writers from the series did the exact opposite. Like, you should actually be sucking the dick of the CD Projekt Red guys. But, it is what it is. He's an old dude, so I get it. He's never played a game in his life. Sick of the other writers disrespecting the source material and backed up Henry Cavill when they were on set together for Witcher. Yeah, that might actually be the guy. Someone, that is not entirely true. Yes, you do it for the fans, but the fans are fans because they're fans of the source material. And the source material very much is the work of the author. And it is important, no matter what you do, that you respect the work of the author. Let me put it to you this way. If you look at the amount of work that Peter Jackson did with Lord of the Rings, the movies, to try and keep the movies as close to, Tolkien's works. Now, of course, there's no way that he could keep the movies on point and like super canonical because it would just be too long. But he at least tried where possible to make it fit within Tolkien's universe. And I think that's why people love the movie so much, because it stayed true to what it was supposed to be. Epic Cthulhu, to be fair, he didn't really sue them. He did send them lawyer papers, but CD Projekt Red, being the ultimate good guys, actually settled on a new price for his work. Like, they actually, outside of court, agreed to a much higher price for his universe. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but I think CD Projekt Red, unironically, one of the greatest companies in gaming. I know a lot of people don't necessarily think so after the disaster that was Cyberpunk 2077's initial launch. But if you listen to this company, they just recently asked the financial director for CD Projekt Red how they feel about Witcher 4 and CD Projekt Red, the next Cyberpunk. Are they going to start thinking about things like cash shops and, DLCs and stuff of that nature? And he said, I'm not fucking kidding you, he said, as far as we're concerned, cash shops and DLC, paid for DLC, in single-player games don't make sense. You make more than enough money off of a $60 price tag on the box to cover all of your expenses and then some. In multiplayer games, that's a whole different discussion because those tend to be ongoing and you need to be able to pay the developers that keep working on it. But for a single-player game, they will never have cash shops and paid for DLCs in the game because it just doesn't make sense. Now, boys, if that is an absolute goated response, I don't know what is. Sanguinius, the thing is, they've stuck to that up until now. Witcher, if you go and look at Witcher 3 launched, right, at $60. Then they launched a bunch of free DLC for Witcher 3. And we're talking about entire quest lines that were introduced into the game after the game had launched, completely free of charge, that introduced new sets, like actual armor sets and stuff of that nature. And all you have to do is just download the sets, right? Or download the DLC in order to have access to the sets, or at least in order to start the quest line to have access to the sets. And then, about a year ago, not even a year ago, less than a year ago, they released a giant update. Again, completely free of charge for Witcher 3 that overhauled all of the graphics. So actually updated all of the graphics to look new. And also introduced a bunch of new storylines to sort of celebrate the the original, the show, the series that came out. You know, wrote a couple of quest lines that sort of link to the show. In my opinion, if that isn't commitment to a standard or at least a principle, I don't know what is. Sanguinius, I agree with you, and obviously that goes without saying. There's no need to, I think, quibble over the exact reasoning here. And the reason for it is, right now, CD Projekt Red is the most goated studio in video games, because we can look at their track record and say, look, these guys clearly care, right? But that doesn't mean that if in 2 years from now they release a game and it is just jam-packed with every single gacha mechanic ever, I'm going to be like, well, you know, they're still goated because of Witcher 3. No, then obviously reevaluate with new information and come to a different conclusion, which is perfectly fine. But as of right now, I am willing to pre-order everything that company puts out. Like, no matter what it is, if they announce a new game, I'm pre-ordering it. Because I know, based on past knowledge, this company really do care. Princess of Damascus, how you doing? Great. Well, so the thing for me is, yes, Cyberpunk's launch was really bad. But then you look at it and you see a company that spent 168 million US dollars to fix the game, to fix their initial mistake, which they didn't have to do, because shortly after, you know, the initial launch and all the bugs, they released a patch that basically fixed most of the bugs, that basically made the game perfectly playable for just about everyone. So they didn't have to spend all of that money, keep releasing quests and keep releasing storylines and keep releasing and making the game better and keep working on it the way that they did. They could have just done what EA would have done, which is, who gives a shit, or what Bethesda does. They don't even release a patch that fixes the bugs. They just wait for the community to make mods that fixes the bugs. You know, and that I think is goated, you know, actions right there. Z Vengeance, I wouldn't agree. I think Larian is also goated. But I wouldn't say that CD Projekt Red still has some ways to go before they prove to me that they're trustworthy. I think they made a giant mistake with Cyberpunk 2077, and I doubt that they'll make that mistake again. But we'll see. That is true, Princess. Like, the fact of the matter is, no matter how you slice it, Bethesda is just a shit company. It doesn't matter how you look at it. Bethesda's bad. Best in the industry is Blizzard, hands down. Sanguinius, cup up. I mean, new Blizzard is definitely doing a lot to get back a lot of that trust. Let's be honest. New Blizzard isn't bad. Old Blizzard, like a year ago Blizzard, questionable. New Blizzard, actually not a bad company. They seem to be working really hard to try and get back to that place where gamers actually trust them. Epic Thulu, you do know that that promised fix for Anthem, they themselves said, yeah, that's never happening. If you still wanted to wait for it, you need to know right now it will never come. EA themselves have given up on Anthem because it would have taken way too much work to actually fix Anthem. New Blizzard needs more time to cook. This short of a turnaround isn't a new Blizzard in my viewpoint. Goro, it's a new Blizzard because it is completely different to the old Blizzard. Old Blizzard, I'll remind you, back in Shadowlands, took a hiatus from speaking to the player base for 9 months. And during that 9 months of no content, no communication, they managed to release 2 6-month shop mounts. Right? That's old Blizzard. New Blizzard, on the other hand, takes feedback, takes criticism, speaks to the player base consistently about everything, acknowledges when they may need to look at some of their decisions again. They're consistently bringing out new content. So it's clear that there is a shift from a sort of top-down approach in how they approach their community and how they approach their players. That to me is a new Blizzard, right? Now, will they continue? Will they continue to do these things? That is the question. Is this just a, I'm so sorry, I've hit you, I'll never do it again, and then you know that 6-month sort of calm before the storm, before they start beating the shit out of you again? Is this the period that we're in with Blizzard, or is this actually a new Blizzard? We'll have to wait and see. But for now, I'm very hopeful with where we are. I watched all of the What the Hell Happened videos with Anthem. I know they gave us the finger and dipped out. I can never bring myself in to buy anything with the games as service tag. Destiny 2 right now is on life support. Very unfortunate, because I remember when it came out years ago and it was a fun game with a great story. I remember, because I'm not a huge Destiny player, but here is what I do remember. I remember the studio that works on Destiny celebrating, popping champagne the day that they left Activision, the day that Activision allowed them to break away. And them saying that Activision was the problem for all of the bad stuff that happened in the game. And then, lo and behold, they get picked up by Sony, and the bad shit basically just fucking quadruples. Like, they just start doing even more bad shit. The game becomes even more pay and DLC and money hungry than ever before. So I'm gonna say, I don't think the problem was Activision. I think the problem was always in the company itself. By 4,000% at a time and just pushing more and more MTX in their shop. Z Vengeance, the thing is, I don't think the problem is that the Diablo 4 developers aren't listening to the community. I think the problem with the Diablo 4 developers is that none of them actually play Diablo games or ARPGs. I think that's the big problem. Blizzard as a company is a company that basically, I would not put it past them. Kyle, how you doing, bro? Patlin, how you doing? I would not put it past Blizzard to, they needed an ARPG. They needed Diablo 4 to come out. And they just threw a bunch of developers together, made a team, and this team became the team that made, the games. Because based on the changes that they're making, based on how they approach every single patch, based on how the game launched, I don't see how someone that actually plays ARPGs could have launched the game in that state. At Riot, they've mandated 3 hours plus of solo queue a day at work. They're rushed because they're greedy. I don't even necessarily think it's about rushing. I get the argument about it being rushed, but Diablo 4 was most definitely not rushed. The game took 9 years to develop. 8 years to develop. Over 9,000 employees came and went through the entire experience. The problem with Diablo isn't that it didn't have enough money behind it. It isn't that it didn't have enough time to cook. It's that it's a game that was designed by a group of people that do not play the game that they're designing. Because modern day AAA studios do not design games based on the games that they want to play. They design games based on market research. So when the market research department tells them, hey, people love ARPGs now, and people like these things in ARPGs, then they just make that because they've been told that this is what players want, and they're making what players want. That is not how any good game has ever been made. When you look at all of the greatest games on the market, they tend to be made by people that want to play the game that they're making because this is what they like. Someone earlier said Larian Studios is currently the most goated studio in gaming. Why is Larian Studios currently the most goated studio in gaming? It's because Larian Studios makes one type of video game, and that is the only type of video game they make, and that is CRPGs. They've never made another game. They make CRPGs. This is the only thing they do. This means that every single person that works at Larian Studios works there because they love making CRPGs. It's probably their favorite games. It's their favorite game types. That is what they want to make. Larian Studios never chased big numbers. If you listen to Sven, the owner, the CEO of Larian Studios, they never expected Diablo 3 to be Baldur's Gate 3 to be as big as it was. They were surprised as hell because they thought they were basically making a game that was going to be slightly more successful than Divinity Original Sin 2. They never expected it to be as big as it was. Because they weren't making it because they wanted millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of players to play it. They were making a game because this is what they love, right? And they want to play the game themselves. And that's how you make good games. You have to be the one to play those games because you're the one that has to decide what goes in and what goes out. And there's no way that you can do that if you don't physically play those types of games. Kyle, there you go. As a developer myself, I've had marketing show me research statistics and have that define what I was allowed to work on. That one thing that you just said there is the reason why the AAA industry is absolutely doomed. You see the modern Blizzard even, right? Let's do World of Warcraft because that's the game that I have the most knowledge of. Back in the day, Blizzard didn't send out surveys to find out how players felt about the game. They just made a game, right? And we just played it because we enjoyed it. Nowadays, you pretty much get a new fucking survey every 6 months asking you a bunch of questions about what you want to see next in the game. And as I've said before, the only real people that fill out surveys are the long-term unemployed and morons. Very few other people actually, like of normal people, I would say less than 1% have the time to fill out a bloody survey. And some people may fill out a survey only because they're curious, right? So for curiosity's sake, they'll fill out the survey. But then you can't really trust the information that you're getting from that curiosity's sake survey because I'm not really thinking about the survey too much. I want to see what all the questions are. So I'm just answering whatever because, I want to see what the next questions are. I don't think that's a viable way of making video games. I think it's a very stupid way of making video games. Usually the pro top players are not the best metric for fun gameplay. You appeal to the 10%, you'll be left with 10% or less of the audience. Mr. Troll, so I've heard this argument before as well, and I'm not entirely sure if that is what Blizzard does. I don't think that World of Warcraft is designed for the top 10% of players or even the top 1% of players. I don't think that's at all the case in World of Warcraft. I think for a long time, what people view as that kind of mentality, in other words, they're making the game for only the top 1%, was actually more fear. Blizzard knew how to make dungeons, they knew how to make raids, and they knew how to do PvP. And so they hyper-focused on that. And they tried to make World of Warcraft all about that. So if you didn't do dungeons or raids or PvP, there wasn't much for you to do in WoW outside of that. And I think the reason they did that was fear. I don't think the reason they did that was because, they were trying to cater only to the top 1% of player base. It's more that everything else that you would try is a very big gamble, because you're going to take developers away from being able to make dungeons and raids and PvP, and you're going to put them on something new, something that you've never tried before. That's a scary thing, because if that thing fails, you've just wasted a lot of time and a lot of development hours that could have been spent on something better. So it's, Blizzard sort of fell into this kind of relaxed, comfortable place where they know what they do, everyone knows how to do it, and they just keep doing that over and over again. From a world design perspective, from a max level player perspective, make a zone, put a bunch of world bosses in there, put a bunch of rares in there, and make a couple of mounts drop there. There you go. Open world players have some shit to do. Dungeons and raids, just Mythic Plus seasons over and over again. Same thing, basically just different day. Raids, kind of same thing, different day. And that's safe. We know how to do that. We've been doing that for a long time. We're very streamlined at it. They tried some new things here and there. Torghast, for example, was a new thing. I think this really scared Blizzard because Torghast didn't work. And I think for a big part of it, Blizzard couldn't understand why Torghast didn't work, which is why I always, try to tell them why it didn't work. I don't think anyone at Blizzard watches my videos, but if they did, it should not be a surprise. Then again, I'm pretty sure they don't, because Plunderstorm has the exact same problem. And if Blizzard learned anything, Plunderstorm wouldn't have had those problems. Epic Thulu, but again, that's not entirely true, because when you go and watch Preach's videos where he's talking to Ian, Preach asks Ian, what do most of the players in World of Warcraft do? And Ian says that is an impossible question to answer, because what most of the players in World of Warcraft do is everything. There is no one activity in World of Warcraft where the overwhelming majority of the World of Warcraft player base does that activity. Like, that doesn't exist. So it's impossible for Blizzard to say this is the most successful activity in World of Warcraft, because, well, the player base does a bunch of shit and everyone does something differently. Golgamek, how you doing, bro? Torghast worked before launch. Golgamek, Torghast could have worked even post-launch. All Blizzard needed to do was remove the legendaries. If Torghast offered no legendaries, Torghast would have been phenomenal and people would have loved it. Those that did it would have loved it because it was a fun experience. The problem was, the second the legendaries are attached to it, now people that care about the legendaries are forced to do it, whether they like it or not. And that's where it all fails. Because once you force people to do an activity and they hate the activity, they will make that activity as toxic as possible, and that activity becomes a toxic part of their game. It becomes the thing that they complain about, and that somehow destroys the rest of their game, because they're consistently being forced into it, which they hate. Kyle, we can sit here and argue about whether or not Ian's answer was honest or truthful. The reason I will not engage you on that debate is because we have zero evidence to go off of other than what Ian said. I am fully aware of the fact that Ian could have been talking out of his asshole and that they actually do know exactly what players like. But since I have no way of backing it up, right? I have no way of saying, well, here's conclusive proof that Blizzard, most players actually like this or most players actually like that. Since I can't prove that, I have to go with the only bit of evidence I have, and that is what Ian said, the guy that made the game, right? Well, he could have lied for a number of reasons, right? if he admitted that the overwhelming majority of the players don't actually do dungeons and raids, the very next question would be, then why the fuck do you guys put all of your resources into dungeons and raids? If the overwhelming majority of your player base don't actually do those things, why are you putting so many resources into them? Right? And that would make them look bad. So yes, there are reasons why he would have lied, but I love, you guys know me. I pretty much doubt everything everyone says ever. But unless I have actual like evidence, or at least a sort of loosely related evidence that could point to it being a lie, I will not call someone a liar. You know, I need to at least have some things that I can look at and say, well, actually, based on what he said and based on what I'm seeing here, that's not true. But I can't really say that because outside of Ian saying it, we have no evidence to the contrary. Traxy, again, even in Torghast's limited scope, if the legendaries weren't attached to Torghast, those players who felt like Torghast were too limited in scope would simply not have done it. Problem solved. It's not an activity that you're forced to do, therefore you don't have to worry about it. It wasn't made for you, so go do something else. Because I happen to be one of the few people that loved Torghast. I spammed the shit out of Torghast. Even in its limited scope, I loved going in there with the different Warlock specs and trying different builds and seeing how fast I could clear things. This was fun for me. I enjoyed it. Now, would I have preferred it if it was larger and had a lot more levels and a lot more spells and abilities and stuff like that? Sure. There are many things that I wish they actually added and kept building on. But the thing that killed Torghast, fundamentally, is the attachment of legendary items to that activity. Because now, suddenly, a lot of people are going to have a lot of problems with the system because they're forced to engage with it. So players who like open world and don't really like dungeons or raids, they're going to have a problem with it because it's either too difficult or too easy. Players who raid is going to have a problem with it because it's either, you know, to this or to that, or too limited in scope, or to this or to that. A million things, right? Dungeons going to have a problem with it. PvP guys had a problem with it because it's not PvP, and yet they were still forced to do it. So suddenly you have a bunch of complaints about the system, mainly because you forced everyone into the system. And since you will never be able to create anything that everyone will love, you end up with a thing that most people hate. Whereas if you just didn't force them to do it, they wouldn't hate it, right? You're not going to hate something that you don't have to do. You're just not going to do it. It's as simple as that, right? Because you don't have to. Mystic Troll, so I would say I'm 90% sure that you should look at Plunderstorm as a beta event or like an early access event, rather than look at it as this is the final form of Plunderstorm. I believe that Plunderstorm is eventually going to launch as a free-to-play standalone game set within the Warcraft universe. But if you're Blizzard and you want feedback on your first attempt, this is probably the best way to do it, right? Because you know that it is only World of Warcraft players that's going to be playing it. So that's already a pretty favorable audience for you. You also know that there's going to be a lot of people trying it out that's never done battle royales in their lives. So that gives you a lot of sort of unbiased feedback on the system. So you can now go back, refine the system, refine the map, refine the gameplay, then re-release it as a permanent feature further down the line and decouple it from the subscription. And it now launches as a free-to-play game, completely standalone from World of Warcraft. I actually think if that is what Blizzard did, it's actually kind of genius. You're turning your player base into the actual beta testers. And what's more, they're paying you to beta test it for you, right? So you're actually making money off of your beta testers, which is great, you know? If not, why not? Abaddon, it won't work as a PvP mode in WoW because that betrays one of the fundamental principles that World of Warcraft has always had, which is that PvP is still part of WoW, and that's why Blizzard have never designed their classes to operate differently in PvP and PvE, because it's still one game and they want to preserve that. That's also one of the reasons they moved Plunderstorm out of WoW, because it is a complete break from reality. It's a complete break from the actual game. And unless Blizzard are absolute morons, which I'm not entirely opposed to, but unless Blizzard is absolute morons, launching a battle royale and tying it to a $15 a month price tag is a surefire way of making sure that that battle royale will never actually be successful. You can't do it. All other battle royales are completely free to play. And you can make a lot more money in a battle royale if you make it free to play and then you sell cosmetics. And you can sell a shit ton of cosmetics in a battle royale. Specifically, if you're looking at, for example, outfits, which, sure, you get different outfits in something like Warzone, but since it's first person, those outfits really don't fucking translate as well, because you only really see it in the first cutscene before you launch into the map. But outfits in Plunderstorm, since it's third person, yeah, it's gonna work great. People will buy different outfits. Why not? Right? It already has a sort of battle pass system built into it. Dude, that shit will print money if Blizzard goes free to play with it. Pringles, if you're saying that, then why did Heroes of the Storm launch completely free to play? Holy, how you doing, bro? Z Vengeance, Plunderstorm is smooth. The gameplay is fun. The map works for the most part, specifically considering this is a first pass. It'll make money. People like battle royales. Battle royales are big business. Now, when I say that it will print money, what a lot of people hear is, oh shit, it's going to be as big as Fortnite. I never said that. I never said that it was going to be Fortnite. I never said that it was going to be Warzone, but it doesn't have to be. Even if the Battle Royale, Plunderstorm, have, let's say, 100,000 players or 150,000 players, you're still going to make a crap ton of money on that game. Especially considering the fact that you don't have to do that much work on it. The team that works on it is almost going to be also going to be a lot smaller than, World of Warcraft. So if that game makes another $500,000-$600,000 a quarter, that's good. Fuck, that's a big W, because you didn't design anything new. All of the assets already exist, right? It's not like you need an entire art department for Plunderstorm. The assets are in the game. It already exists, So it's free money if you take it free to play. Into the WoW client is selected as an alternate mode. Abaddon, but you don't... I'm not entirely sure what your objection is. Because since the game is entered through its... you go into WoW... You click at the top and it takes you to the Plunderstorm version of the game. You can absolutely make that a standalone download. you do not need to have players download the full WoW experience in order to get it. No, you can absolutely make that a separate download. We can disagree on this. You might be right, you might be wrong. I will say it's a massive missed opportunity from Blizzard if they don't. No battle royale on the market is paid to play. None. So Blizzard will be the first battle royale that goes paid to play and somehow expected to be a hit. Why? If it stays behind a $15 a month price tag, you will get 0 battle royale players from Fortnite or from Warzone to even give it a shot. Right? Why would they? I can play Fortnite for free, I can play Warzone for free, or I can pay $15 a month for a game that I may like, right? But I don't even know if I'm gonna like it because it's not a first-person shooter game. I might like it, right? Most people aren't gonna do that. Lure them in with a free trial. Even a free trial isn't going to be enough. You have to remember, when it comes to battle royales, the overwhelming majority of players there are very young, right? So actually under the age of 18, or they're students. So these aren't people that swims in money. $15 a month is too pricey. It's just too expensive. They're not going to do it. Free-to-play games have proven over and over again that they are a license to print money. League of Legends makes a shit ton of money every single quarter, and it's a completely free-to-play game. Fortnite makes a shit ton of money every single quarter, and it's a completely free-to-play video game. Warzone makes a shit ton of money every single quarter, and it's a completely free-to-play video game. So, fundamentally, free-to-play works in this instance. Buy-to-play almost guarantees that you're going to make less. And how do we know this? Because we can physically look at just before League of Legends went live, there was another MOBA. I want to say Heroes of Newerth, but I could be wrong about this. Riot took a long time to get funding for League of Legends. They couldn't convince a publisher to actually publish League of Legends. And the reason they couldn't get a developer to actually publish League of Legends is because the publishers just all said, wait, free? That's not going to work. Like, how are you going to make your money? That's not going to work. No, we won't publish it. They eventually managed to convince a publisher to take a chance on them. And it wasn't even a publisher. I think it was one guy that was willing to give them the money to publish the game because he believed to some extent in what they were trying to do, or he at least thought that it was interesting. Heroes of Newerth launches, you need to pay for it, like you do with all games. Which one is around today? Like, which one still exists today, and which one don't? Right? Free-to-play is the way for... I think we're going to see a lot more free-to-play video games in the very near future. Like, and it will eventually get overwhelming, and eventually it will die again. Because free-to-play has a short, very, very short lifespan, in my opinion. The problem is when all games go free-to-play and they're jam-packed with cash shops, gamers' wallets aren't growing alongside the free-to-play gaming industry. So eventually gamers will run out of money to spend on their favorite free-to-play video games, and then that will change. But for now, that is definitely the thing that you should be rushing towards. Yes, but yeah, the 35 price tag was suicide. Yeah. Games for 3 that will never make any money. I mean, it is obviously a gamble, but after having played Plunderstorm, I am reasonably convinced that if that game went free to play, it will absolutely garner an audience. I'm quite convinced of the fact that with a little bit more movement on the map, maybe moving the map around a little bit, balancing the map a little bit more, maybe a few more abilities and builds put into the game, maybe eventually having some kind of gearing system in the game just to really allow players to customize themselves in the game towards a specific thing, and you've got a banger game on your hands. The gameplay is smooth, the frames are smooth, everything is smooth. It's got that Blizzard gameplay polish that everyone loves. So I can't see that game not becoming a massive hit if it did go free to play. Predatory cash shops. Sanguinius, I mean, that is literally what they're gonna do. I think, at least. And if they don't, they're stupid. But then again, you know, it might be possible that these guys look at video games and the marketing departments are telling them something completely different, which, again, wouldn't put it past them. Marketing departments, in my opinion, is the death of video games. Because how overwhelming WoW is to new players nowadays. And people who have never played WoW might be tempted to try it after 100 hours in Plunderstorm. It's a funnel, and funnels are good. That's why Classic WoW is such a good experience, and why I'm almost tempted to say Blizzard should think about making older versions of Classic WoW free to play. Like, once Season of Discovery is over, why not take Season of Discovery and make it a free-to-play experience? Because, again, it serves as a funnel. Players will play that, think it's really cool, and then maybe wonder, wait, maybe I should try retail. This is really fun. Maybe retail is just as good, and now you've got a payer, right? Funnels are good, and if you can handle them, if you can really nail them, they're going to make you a lot of money. Sanguinius, from what I've seen, and I do this quite often nowadays, but I did it a while back quite significantly, where I would look specifically for streamers that say first time WoW, and then I would try and find the streamers that have never played WoW and are also not looking up guides, just to see what they're costing and what they're doing. And it was insane to me to see streamers, like new players that's never played WoW, not have any idea what's going on. Like, the spells they're costing, you're looking at it and going, wait, surely at this level, you should at least understand that Fireball is your cost. Like, why are you sheeping all of the enemies before you start casting Fireball? I don't understand your reasoning there. Or you'll see someone, you know, sheep a character as the character is hitting them. And then for one of the players, I actually said blink. And they were like, what's blink? And I'm like, on your bar, the top bar, the 5th button. And they read the button, and then they couldn't understand why they should do it. Like, they just couldn't understand why the spell would be important. Because, you know, again, it doesn't really do a great job of introducing you to what's going on. So yeah, there's definitely some work that needs to be done on that front. Someone, I've literally just finished the tutorial area for Dragon's Dogma 2. Are we lagging now? We're lagging now. Motherfucker. We're back to this bullshit. Hold up, chat. I need to fix the graphics again. Oh my fuck. When it lags like this, I want to kill myself. Alright, that's gone better. This game is so poorly optimized, dude. Like, motherfucker. We're lagging again. Still. Uh, um, hold up. I'm trying to fix it. Why is ray tracing on? What? That should not be on. I can't wait for them to actually fix this shit. Like, seriously can't wait for them to fix this. All right, we should be good now. Lilith should be on to increase performance. You just turned it off. The last time I had it on, it did not increase performance, but we can turn it back on. Try out some of the other vocations. Thief, for example, has scorpions, get over your rope, and a damage-dealing double jump. I will try the other vocations at some point.
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
What? Oh, this. The other day I arrived at the border checkpoint only to realize I'd left my entry permit back at the inn. Ended up having to make my trip back, so I was late for my delivery. When I complained to a fellow driver about it, he said next time I ought to use a Beastron mask. Seems Batal favors its Beastron residents, so they can get through without the hassle of a permit. Might be worth keeping a disguise. Oh, okay. So I need to get a... How do I... What is a Beastron mask? And where does one get one?
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
Dude, where do you get a Beastron mask? Oh, don't fall off. Fuck me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Here we go. What the fuck? Come on, man. Well, it's one way of getting back in the inn. It's a mask that makes you look like a Beastron. Yes, but where do I get it? I need to figure out where to get it. Well, yeah, someone. Why wouldn't I call her Shadowheart? All right, let's get out of here. What's up, bro?
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
All right, so
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
where am I supposed to go now? Well, I can't remember what quest I'm on. Okay, let's quickly see here. Quest. Oh, I want to do vocation frustration. Because I want to try sorcerer. But now I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Is it here? Alright, let's go there. Is Genevieve? I don't know what you guys are talking about. But now, do I have to do this in order to leave the town? Or can I leave the town without a permit? It looks like I can
make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
Alright, thanks for the update there, boys. Am I going the right way here?
Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren Kingdom.
Truly?
Quite. Though no definitive records remain.
Alright, so now we're in the actual open world of this open world video game. Who the hell was running there?
That wasn't the homecoming I envisioned. I knew the village would be in a bad way. But ne'er did I expect to see an entire basque of saurians.
Let me get that.
Oh, here we go.
Freshly rested as we are,
This battle is to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard. I cannot fall too loud.
You might join the fight yourself.
I concur.
This is for the Beastren country? I haven't been there yet.
From Burnworth.
Oh, so that's somewhere I still need to unlock.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence
Wait,
is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
I don't know why. I just slept. Why is my health not full? Leave whenever you want, but that ox cart you just passed will take you to the town
Now,
that the note
what
mentioned.
might that be?
Oh, right.
Let's ponder how best to proceed.
What might what be? What are you guys seeing? Oh, they're off to their fucking usual antics of seeing all manner of nonsense. So how do you get up on something? Or is it up there?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In
Um,
battle, I...
bro, shut the fuck up. I'm busy. I see grass and rocks. What do you see? Well, I see currently nothing, but I am heading to where maybe they're seeing stuff. They point something out. It shows on the menu map. Yeah, the problem is just they sometimes point out useless crap. Like every ladder. There's no ladder in the game that my guys don't see and point out. And then I'm stuck running around for a few minutes trying to figure out where the quest is that I'm not seeing until someone told me, nah, bro, it's not a quest. You don't have to worry.
We pelt one with the next foe we encounter.
Oh my fuck. What the hell? I can't see shit.
You'll not live to regret this.
Dude, can I see what the hell's going on? Here we go. Oh, fuck. All my guys are dying. No! Wait, I'm dying. Dude, I think I'm dying. Don't fall off! Don't fall off! Don't fall off! No! Oh, fuck me, man. What? What? I hate this. If you try being better at the video game, I'm trying. I'm trying. This is not a great place for harpies, man. And for some reason, my rogue is not doing a great job of shooting them. Please don't. Thank you. Do you have a bow, Fingers? You do have a bow. Then why aren't you shooting
A
these
treasure
guys?
chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Yeah, I'm going there. But before we go there... Wait, do I... Oh, I should just have used that! The harpies are weak to fire. Well, I don't... Well, actually, I may have. But I can't remember how I activate that. No, I don't think I have that.
What are you doing? We've not been given leave to rest yet.
Chefs, how you doing, bro? That's great. At falling from heights. No, my guy doesn't like heights. It seems. Chef. Here we go. One more time.
A flock of harpies draws near. Fire will be effective against this foe.
Fuck you, you stupid cunt. Heal, you bastard. Oh. I see we're not doing this.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. The
Don't
original-
sleep! Where are my guys?
Well done. Nicely done.
Okay, wake me up. Thank you.
Splendid.
Now let's heal. Okay, I can't fucking heal? Dude, this is nuts. Go down. Fuck these guys.
Wishing you luck.
Why are you guys not here? Dude, two of my guys are just not there. Like, what? They're just running around inside the tower doing nothing.
Can I help you? Is anyone else available?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, here we go again. Someone wake me,
Be
please.
mindful. This foe can put you to sleep quicker than a
Thank
lullaby
you.
from a warrior.
We must, each of us, remain alert. I shudder to imagine.
Wait, where's Shadowheart? Is she thrown off? I think Shadowheart fell off. Let's quickly rush down. We need to save Shadowheart, boys.
Oh, I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Quick! Where the fuck is she? Go down. Bro! I have levitate. I double jumped. Why aren't you levitating? Can't you levitate while you're falling? Like, what good is levitate if we can't levitate while falling? What? Like, this is bullshit. Geek Out Corner, 17 months part of the DJ Nation. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Avedon, 20 months part of the DJ Nation. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dude, this is bullshit. I should be able to jump down and levitate on my way down, no? What good is levitate if you can't stop yourself from falling to death? I'm gonna have to try this before we kill the harpies again.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Lady, calm down. We're going up. What are all my spells again? Fuck, wait, I need to check something. So I have... This will actually be really good against the harpies. But I can do... Alright, so that will be very good against the harpies. And then I can do 11, which is this one. I mean, what else do I have? I don't have F. What's the other keybinds? It's Control V, Control mouse button. What's the other keybinds? The fuck was that sound?
One never.
Wait, now I have to go check my... keybinds here. Control V, control space bar, control F.
Can have too many of these.
I'm pretty sure I have.
Belt one of the next foe we encounter.
Okay, so I don't have those spells, but I have a fire spell, and someone said fire is really good against harpies, so let's give it a go. Let's give it another old college try, shall we?
Harpies, Master. It is weak to fire.
Yeah, it may be, but where the fuck are you guys?
You stand a chance. You're dead wrong.
It's nice that my guys aren't really going.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Oh, bro, what the fuck?
One of our number is unconscious.
Yeah, but where?
Much appreciated. My strength is beginning to flag.
Oh, fuck me.
Focus your strength, Arisen.
Where's my guys? I don't know. I don't understand. Where are these fucking guys that I have with me? Fingers. Can you guys get here, please?
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
He really pushing your luck.
Okay, can I?
Stand a chance. You're dead wrong.
Where's the other harpy?
Watch your footing, Master. Losing your balance on an incline this sharp could be perilous.
Yeah, but where's the other? Did we kill them all? Boys, I expect all of you to suck my dick now.
That was hard won. We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
Oh, there's one more. Boys, 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 boys.
The upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Well done, Master.
Yeah, I was just looting, and apparently... Clearly not exactly what I wanted to do, but alright. I don't want to jump. I just want to get down. Okay, let's go, boys. We've
This
got
is a
what we
powerful
wanted.
weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt it would catch our foes unawares.
I don't think there's any foes for us to kill there, so calm down, bro. Looting phase, I know about that. Well, you have to loot, bro. You have to loot. It's what I do. Okay, let's see.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Okay,
Words
so
from our hero.
levitate. I don't know if levitate will actually save you from jumping down shit. In fact, it might actually be more dangerous. Is this a fire? There's a fire. Let's go, boys. Let's fucking go. Oh, shit.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
I don't have the health for this shit. Ah, this is gonna be a shit fight. Let's see if we can get past him. I just need to camp, but he's so close. He might actually see us if we camp here, no? Ah, fuck it. Go,
At once, Master.
go. Go attack him. What the fuck are you attacking? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Go, 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 go. On his head. Now, start jumping on his head, boys.
Wait a moment. If we're to have any hope of
Do I have any other spells?
every tool
Fuck.
and tactic at our disposal.
Tis easily done.
Yeah, his eye is a fucking problem, though.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
I am well aware of the particulars.
My thanks. That's what I needed.
There we go. Shoot his head. I fucking hate this.
First and foremost, we want to knock it off balance, which will prove a much easier target than lying prone. Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Shoot it! Shoot it, you fuckers! Now, can I... I don't want to go too close to him. But I want to jump on his fucking head. Wow, that fucking hurt.
This battle is happening! Our foe
Come
appears
on,
to
you
just as
bitch.
Recklessness has done them no favors. They will have conserved their strength.
Focused attack will end this foe.
Okay, now we have to fucking go. Oh, shit. Proper spell rather than try for Bender to death? Dude, I can't cast the proper spell.
This foe is nigh unstoppable when 'tis wrong. We must do all we can to prevent it from losing
I am
its
casting
temper.
proper spells. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Quickly, or else wait till its fury subsides.
Oh, it's angry now, boys. Okay, get out of the way.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
How the fuck do you aim in this game, by the way?
If we are to best this behemoth,
Well, that's
we
not
must-
where I
True test
fucking
by the
aimed.
temper.
But alright.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
Tis easily done.
Dude, what the fuck? Why is my guy not shooting the guy?
One arrow is all I need.
Victory is at hand. Give no quarter.
The aim is fucking all over the place, bro. But all right, we've killed it. Wow.
This is generally used as a material.
Dude, there's actual arrows sticking out of his eye.
Of materials
That's not bad.
result in different creations.
Knows what they're talking about. Use Levin on its head. The more you tap the button, the more lightning. Yeah, I know. I've tried that. The aiming does not make sense in this game, bro. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. I am not having a great time with the aiming here. Okay, let's eat. I think the eye is his weak spot. Yeah, the eye is the weak spot. But the problem with the aiming is it kind of... it should technically aim
We've eaten our fill.
where
What say we settle our stomachs with a few
you
hours sleep?
look, I think.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
I think so. That's very confusing. Okay, we have our health back and we also have some buffs. I need to see something about this camera thing. The fact that the camera keeps fucking switching back is driving me insane. The crosshair in the circle. Is there a crosshair in the circle? What? Bro, what? I'll check that now, but I have not seen a crosshair anywhere on my fucking screen unless I've not been paying attention at all. But I'll check it now. I don't want automatic camera movements. I'll do it. No, okay, so Chaos, that's not the one I'm talking about. So that circle, I kind of understand. You just have to keep moving your camera around until it actually hits the right spot. I'm talking about auto attacks. Like this attack. Where does it go? And how do you fucking make it go on the head, for example? Seems to be making its own decisions most of the time.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get as far with one of its lot.
Understood.
Where's the other wolves? Oh my shit, there's another harpy over here? Where?
Dare I say it? We
That one is just facing the enemy? Yeah, that's the
Overconfidence is an
problem.
enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Let's not. Oh shit. Golden Trove Beetle. Nice. Try holding shift. For what? What am I doing? Oh, yeah. I remember this. It's to shoot hard.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
No, I'm good. Pondering your scepter. All right, let's see. Where? Oh, where? Ooh. Chest.
I'll go and open the chest.
Dude, what the fuck are those things? Can I cross here? Or do you think I'm gonna die if I try to cross here? It's the brine, right?
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I don't know what
No
those
harm in
things
picking
are,
a
but
few.
they look kinda not friendly. Now the question is, where the fuck are my party members? And how are they gonna get to me? Oh, fuck. Here we go. Oh. Oh, shit. What the fuck? I don't know what those guys are doing, but all right. So where's that thing?
One of us is being drenched. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait a moment.
Oh, fuck me. Let's just get down. That thing clearly seems to be... Why is it... Why am I struggling so much to kill this
But a
thing?
flesh wound. Yet enough to shame me. That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy. Now that is a surprise.
Oh, I think it's dead. No, not dead. There we go. Try to cut off their tails. It's the only way to get it as an ingredient. I don't have a sword.
Ah,
Oh
I'll
my
take
fuck.
that.
There's another one over there.
We might find a use for it.
But let's go see these guys first. Are they enemies or friends?
I'll turn you into a pit, Richard.
What are you gonna do, bitches? Wow, bitches be crazy.
A flawless execution. Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Hostile friends, it seems. Yeah, you know, all enemies are just friends you haven't gotten to know yet.
Come on then.
Oh, how you doing, bitch? Could you guys maybe, I don't know, go do something? There's only war. Oh, shit. Plate armor? Wait. Now, I can't use this plate, but I think Shadowheart can. Yep. Oh, but now she's carrying too much shit. What is she carrying that's so fucking heavy, though? Call of Harry, Magical Warfare, Hayako. How are you liking the game so far? Thorwald, I am loving it. It is a really good game. Wow, this is actually not bad either. Let's grab that too. Dude, how is she so... like, what the fuck is she carrying? She's carrying 21 pounds or kilograms of something. But this is 7 kgs, so this is the heaviest thing she carries, right? Seven plus, let's say 2, that makes 9. That's 10 and a half. 13. So it is just the armor, but what the fuck, bro? No, the armor doesn't get me to 21. Then what the hell is she wearing that is making her, like... this is so annoying. She needs more strength? Yeah, but how the fuck do I do that? A ring that dispels malign powers of wearer's sleep value. Ooh. Wait, I want this. Let's give this to Shadowheart. But then I'm gonna wear this on the left hand. And then Shadowheart, you'll wear that on the right hand. And then maybe this one. Dude, this is impossible. How is she... what the... I don't know. For advance and armor to the other pawn, just remember to take it back when you switch them. Strength will level over time, and there is an augment that fighters get that increases their carry weight. Yeah, but okay, so what you don't understand is... this weight makes no sense. If you remove the modest camping kit, there's 10 pounds that is unaccounted for. Is that really just how much armor weighs? No. That isn't how much armor weighs. So she is carrying some special kind of fucking thing that I can't even see. The lamp weighs 1 kilogram. Huh. Alright, we'll make use of this, I guess, as good we can.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Come on, boys. There's one more here.
Would seem our fight is not yet done.
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
Oh, fuck me. Look at that.
I've got it pinned. We'll have a hard time spitting its spell fluid at us now.
Oh, shit. Wait.
you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Don't worry, bro. Just fucking fight him. Good job, boys. Good job, boys.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Is this the boss one or... Oh my fuck, there's a lot of them here.
Well done. I am so...
Motherfucker.
Is anyone able to aid our comrades?
Whoa. Oh, fuck off. Really? To me.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy. Just in time. Thought I was done for.
Motherfuck, there's a lot of them. Whoa. Why is everyone attacking me? Okay, yeah, we have problems. Boys, we have problems. We have problems!
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
No! Ah, so many of them. That was not a good fight. That was not a good fight. Yeah, but come on. I didn't know there was going to be that many of them. I'm glad to see you playing D&D too. Hope you're enjoying it. Smokey Monkey, how you doing, bro? Yeah, that is nuts.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
It also really feels like my party is weak as shit. All right, let's see. I wonder if we can pull them out. Like, maybe that's the right way to do it. Like, pull them out of this.
An
Like,
unlikely location for a path. Mayhap it leads to a hidden hoard of treasure. Wait here. I'll rush the enemy to give you an opening.
Charging in with reckless abandon is more likely to end in your injury than that of our foes.
come to me.
And green wearage doesn't come cheap.
You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold.
Whoa! Like, how even fucking...
Feast your eyes on this.
Many thanks for healing me, Arisen.
This creature is hard as stone, making it ideal for tossing at our other foes.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
Yeah, don't fucking stand near me while I'm trying to cast heal. Oh, you motherfuck. Wait, what the fuck?
Well done.
Bro, like, how is this even fucking possible? Oh, this is fun.
Cannot let down our guard even for a moment. Let victory slip away from us.
This motherfucker. Wow.
Take
All right,
care
you
of the place
sons of bitches.
I've never seen my own father.
It's not what I expected.
All right, what are you doing, bro?
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
There we go. Suck my dick. I think I lost one to loot. But that must be all of them, right? Like, holy shit. Wow. All right, that was not easy. That was quite a fight. Please tell me that this is it. Afraid of what? Shadiest. Oh, fucking wolves.
Letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
I don't like this
Overconfidence
fingers
is an
guy.
enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
He is super annoying. Oh, more wolves. Holy fuck, there's a lot of enemies here. But we should be close now.
Cannot assent to this. Watch over me. Deliver me from harm.
Alright, come on.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
So where...
You
Complete
are most
calling...
gracious.
Huh? Wait, I was helping someone? I'm so confused, bro. Like, what was I doing here? I thought I came to rescue my weapon. Why am I here? What are your pawn inclinations? I have no idea. I have hate dogs in games ever since Elden Ring.
'Tis but a trifle, but I pray you will accept it.
What did you give me? I don't know. Oh, right. Yeah, but I didn't really plan on saving a random NPC, if I'm honest. In fact, I couldn't care less about the random NPC. I see a chest.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Yeah, it's fine. Cool story, bro. How do I get to the other side of this here crag? Can't really, I think. Oh, shit. Can you mine this? Oh, there we go. Loot spotted, of course. This game is all about loot, bro. It's like the ultimate looter shooter. Hello! How you boys doing?
You ought not to go charging off alone.
Don't be such a worry, Wart. I know what I'm doing.
Wait, how did these guys show up behind me?
We are under attack.
Bro, I'm definitely a lot more, a lot stronger than what I used to be.
That was thrilling. I did not know
A wild
I could
nun is
feel
the best.
so alive.
I love how your NPCs fucking high five you after battle. Funny as shit. But yeah, pawn inclination can be pretty important since it determines what the pawn prioritizes to do. I think I chose calm. Shadius, I think I chose calm. All right, I think this is where we have to do. Love the high fives. What am I hearing? Thought I heard someone moan as if in pain, not sexual. I would have run much faster if it was sexual.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Words worth hearing.
Oh, well, I did all this work for nothing. All right, now we can go in, I think. Come heal, you bastards. Here we go. Goblin there.
Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive. Proceeding ill-prepared invites an early grave.
No quarrel here.
Oh, fuck, man.
I'll turn you into a pit.
Are we prepared for this or are we not prepared for it? We need our, I think we need our lanterns. How do you switch your lantern on again? Is it Control T? No?
I can scarcely see a thing in the smoke.
Control R. Motherfucker. In Trevor's mind, there is either an oxstaff or a greatsword in here. Yes, we are. Just use the same tactics and kite them around. Goblins tend to be a little bit easier, but still, you know, you never know. There might be goblin bosses. Or maybe there's more than just goblins in this year parts. Whoa, what the fuck? I can't loot this. I was hoping for a bit more loot, not gonna lie.
I'll hold on to this. After all, ounce of potential is worth a pound of fury.
Goblins approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Deleted him solo. Wait, he just threw me with his fucking lantern? Like, really?
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Yeah, it literally just bounced off me like
next attempt.
really silly. But alright, you know. Whatever works, I guess. See, I'm not sure if we should go up or down or just continue. Is this all connected or is it not connected? What's this door? Oh, fuck.
Having more of these
I found a great sword.
hand also.
Talk about things I do not need. Oh shit, Ace with the $10. Really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
$10 from Ace Shinigami. Just wanted to show my support for you. Keep it up, Hako.
Ace, thank you very much, bro. Really appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Of us well in battle.
So
What
now,
say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
yeah, we can do that.
Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
No challenge is beyond our combined might.
There's no great shock.
Oh man, I am loving this shit. But I don't know if I'm going the right way.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
Fuck, what are they fighting?
Oi, you there! You quick to fight, give us a hand. Right, lend us your aid.
We're in your den.
Can I get out of here, please? That's a waste of my fucking time.
That's that then.
Then there may be the staff in there as well,
Splendid.
so you can unlock sorcerer. Ooh. Well, I'm here to get the staff. What the fuck is a fairy
You'll
stone?
have to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks.
You're welcome, bro.
It was a simple patrol mission till we walked into their ambush. Those cursed things caught us entirely unawares. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favour if there's a chance.
Your super chats. Oh shit, Jamie. With another $10. Bro. Thank you so much for the 10, bro. Really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Far too kind, sir. My apologies. I'm so in the middle of trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing here that I'm missing
We ought to keep watch. Lest
money.
we be set upon from behind.
I really appreciate that, bro.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Shady, as you're asking questions I have not yet pondered. I have no idea what my plan is with the overall anything, really. But I'm assuming this is not where I'm supposed to go. Did I finish the quest? I did not. I still need the Arky staff. Signs of Valor. The hell is this? Ancient daggers inscribed with a unique design, once used as spear tips. Records tell of their employment and ancient rites. So them be weapons for when I switch to thief. All right, so we have to continue until we can get the staff. Let's go back in. Alright, through this door. And then through here. Thinking.
Another battle. With nary a moment to breathe. We must try to find a moment to gather our strength.
Beast skin.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
So in this game, you can't choose which stats to level up. No, not really. So I'll tell you in a second what I think happens. As you can see here, every single time you level up, every single time you level up, all of your stats level up. But the way the game operates, okay? So
Dare I say it?
you have different you have different specs in the game, and the game effectively wants you to swap amongst these specs as you play, because each and every one of the vocations or specs in the game at their final tally actually gives you an augment that will help with the other vocations. So you can basically build, say, for example, a fighter, right, with like a two-handed weapon, but then all of your attacks do fire damage. And that's just something that you've done. So you've turned yourself into like a fire fucking fighter or some shit. So basically you want to use the different vocations in a way to build your favorite class, as it were.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Designate which what stats level up. I think I got strength though, just now. Although it is possible that I didn't, and I just wasn't paying attention.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your voice low, lest my heart leap from my throat.
Fuck me, man. All right, there's a chest there.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Are you sure about the mixing abilities, Echo? Someone, yes. Rurikon at least told me about the augments. It's not mixing abilities, it's augments, right? So your abilities remain your abilities, but you get different augments that can help you. Or that allows you to build different things if that's what you want to do. I just unlocked some trousers, I feel. Did I not? Augments are the passive perks that can also benefit on other vocations. Yes. Mix augments, but stat growth is still determined by your current class. Yeah, so you kind of do want to.
The gleam of an eye, the echo of a footfall.
I should probably swap to.
No foe shall escape us.
Pray speak up, should you notice aught amiss.
I should probably switch to another vocation soon.
Shall we report our results?
Oh, there we go. I found the staff. But now we're still busy. We're still busy. We're going to keep going. We'll leave when this place is cleared out. Where's the goblin boss?
Well, you don't see that every day. I imagine my master would faint were I to return beyond the rift with it.
Oh, fuck me.
Douse the flames before it is
Whoa, what the fuck? I can't see
no
shit.
one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Oh, never mind. Dude, okay, the camera angles are sometimes really annoying here. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Will remain the same on a specific vocation. Is there a boss in here?
I hope you weren't expecting this.
Oh, wait. I can roll these?
My curative
Holy
magics
shit.
are at your disposal. Wait a minute.
Come on, shoot the fuck out of him. There you go, boys. There you go, boys. That's what I'm talking about. Ain't no Goblin Queen like an X-Men.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
Well, that is what I'm wondering. There must be some, like, all of this must be working towards something,
He
no?
thinks we could move this boulder if we work together. Shall we set it rolling? No rest for the weary, it seems. It will be hard pressed to find victory here if we cannot heal our wounds.
Oh, did we fuck off the... There's another boulder here. Let's try and get this one loose as well. Alright.
You're well fond of picking things
Gonna
up.
meet a king at least. There are people in the cave to save. Wait, really? Oh shit. Well, then I'll just keep going. The one thing that kills me a little is I'm going very deep on this, and there's no fast travel. So by the end of this, I'm gonna have to run out myself. Like on my own 2 legs.
I can't count the number of meats and fish that have gone to rot in my pack. You'd think the smell would remind me.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
Oh, this is me outside. Wait, what the fuck? Where's these people you were talking about that need saving here? Because I am sure as fuck not seeing them. You can just buy it with real cash. Yeah, but I don't want to fast travel. It's just, you know. Oh, we made our way all through this little... Wait, there's one spot that we weren't at here. Oh, it's those people. Yeah, I've already saved those. I have not seen ogres yet, but I fought Cyclops. Someone said ogres are pretty bad in this game. Well, I'm not entirely sure.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
Okay, so that's it. I have now discovered everything there is to discover in this here cave. I've saved all of the people. I think we can go now. I mean, the dude spoke to me, someone. He said, thank you so much for the save. And I was like, bro, don't mention it, you know. All part of what I do. He wanted to suck my dick, but I was like, nah, this is really inappropriate. And so, we didn't do that.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack.
Of course, man.
I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Oh, shit, it's nighttime? I don't like nighttime.
I feared we might never escape that place. Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
Especially
I
not like
suppose 'tis
this.
so.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
I hate nighttime, man. You can legitimately see fuck all at night.
We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I don't know anything about these materials. Oh, look at that.
One arrow is all I need.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Here, where? Aye, Shadowhawk. Where did these guys come from? Fuck me. Very heavy now. Alright, boys, we have to fucking leave. We have to get out of here. But, where am I going? Okay, so I want to go on this road. Back to the castle. Yeah, I need to get rid of a bunch of shit. It's the one Balrog we've seen looking for. He's been trying to use the dark side of the Force. I think we're mixing up...
Right, you are.
We're sort of mixing a bunch of fucking different universes here. We have Dragon's Dogma, and for some reason...
Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
For some reason, we're also...
Now here's a surprise. Our collection grows.
also fucking around with Star
I
Wars
have to remember to tell my own master about
and Lord of the
this.
Rings. This feels unnecessarily heavy. Dude, there's a campfire over there. How does one get there?
This Oxguard was beset by assailants it could not shake. And this is the result. We've got goblins!
The hell is that? Also a goblin. Yeah, also a goblin. How do I get up there? What is he taking Oompa Loompas to Arrakis? Motherfucker. I am so confused. Let's just get back to the castle because I have no more space in my bag.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
What game is this? Looks good. Doomed Copernicus. How you doing, bro? This is called Dragon's Dogma. And it is really fun. Oh, shit. That's a lot of gold. I like that. Alright, we have a campfire over here. We may have... What the fuck is this? Hello? All right, there we go. Any loot? No loot.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Let's make camp. I don't like the nighttime. I can barely see what the fuck I'm doing. You gonna call Ghostbusters? True. Now, could you please heal me? Thank you. I still carry heavy, but at least it's daytime. Thank you so much. The first game was... Wait, was really a cult thing?
Let me get that.
I do feel like that's to be expected. I mean, it's sort of like Gothic Arcana, even the original Baldur's Gate 1 and 2.
Now, what might that be?
They were
to take a closer look.
good games. They were very good games, but they were also considered mostly to be more... you know, cult followings. I'm not entirely sure. Like, at which point am I supposed to... Is there a point at which you can actually get up on these rocks? Because clearly they see something up on this rock. Yeah, Witcher 1 and 2. Two amazing games that, again, were mostly seen as cult classics back in the day. So it is sort of like just... There was a time where really good RPGs were, I think, considered by a lot of people as just too slow.
But never did I expect to see an entire basket of saurians picking out bugs.
Which I guess is fair. RPGs tend to take a long time to play. You know, you need
Might you
to...
consider lightening your pack, Master?
Perhaps
You
it's
need to
we
have
returned
time.
to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds.
Yeah, I'm trying. Believe me, I am trying. I should actually get a strength upgrade just by running with all this shit in my bag. Jesus, how you doing, bro? Shadowheart is accompanying me. She wanted to see what's outside the world of Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, I can actually agree with that, Shadius. I think around the mid-2000s is when RPGs really started to kick off. Before that, I think another thing that's really important to note that a lot of people don't keep in mind. Gaming used to be incredibly niche. You know? A lot of people don't remember that back in the day, like, for example, when I was in school, gaming wasn't considered by most people to be, like, a thing. Most people didn't play games.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Yeah, it was for geeks and,
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes.
It would seem the Queen Regent
Hello?
has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
yeah, it was for geeks, it was for nerds, it was for people that were basically considered to be kind of like the outcasts, you know, of school. I guess I was a bit lucky in that regard. In my school, I also played rugby, which meant I was one of the, I guess, more popular
What are you
kids.
doing?
But then
You've not
also...
been given leave to rest yet.
two of the
I'm
other
unaware of
popular
that.
kids
Thank you.
that also played rugby were also gamers. And so we had at least two or at least three gamers that were, I guess you could call it, like, popularizing video games in high school. So I don't remember if gamers actually got that much shit when I was in school, but I know a bunch of friends and stuff who were bullied endlessly as a result of being gamers. Mortal Kombat came out. The one thing that I can say for certain is back in the day, you would not be able to get a girl to go, you know, to give you the time of day by telling her you're a gamer. That shit has changed drastically since the old days.
The fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
I don't know what half of this shit does. A fairy stone. A stone that can instantly spirit the user back to the location. Oh. I don't... Wait. Maybe I should keep that. Wakestone shard. Don't know what those do. Explosive arrow. A grimoire that casts a spell upon being read. Usable even by those incapable of magic. Invokes high leaven. But I already have high leaven. Hello? Oh, I deposited those. You should keep... I put them in storage because I don't know what else to do with them. Someone, I feel like that's... I mean, these days, with how many girls you have playing, you know, playing video games themselves, you look on Twitch, for example, there's shit tons of girls playing games. Gaming has become a lot more popularized now. So you even have girls that want boyfriends that play games because they themselves play video games. So these days, at least, it's a lot more acceptable than what it used to be. You know, back in the day, telling a girl you play video games was sort of like not a surefire way of getting a girlfriend. Bunch of flowers. Gorgeously arranged. When offered as a gift, it deepens the bond between giver and receiver. Oh. A jewel prized for its use as a protective charm. Message to the captain. Seeker coins also don't know what they do. Books don't teach you the spell, it just uses it. I know, Chaos. But since I already have those spells, and also what I don't quite like about it is you have to go into your inventory to use them, which seems weird. Dude, what the... I am so confused about the lack of like, where is all this white coming from? I need to make sure of something. Hold up, chat. Like, this is gonna drive me insane. I'm getting the calculator out for this one. Wait, it'll probably be easier to just do it on my phone. Hold up. Yeah, I'm convinced I'm being fucking trolled. The game is lying. So that's 4, we're at 8. This is 0.2 plus 1.2 plus 1.6 plus 1.47 plus 3.97 plus 1.2 plus 0.76 plus 0.1. Ah, fuck me, that's not right. 0.6 plus 0.01 equals 17. Motherfucker. It's right. But it doesn't feel right. How can my weight be on average and all I have is my fucking armor, bro? Like, explain this to me. Yeah, but how weak is she? Yeah, I won't lie to you. I don't quite understand how weak she is. Because 17 kgs, right? If it's pounds, she may as well have no muscles whatsoever. If it's kilograms, she's, oh, fuck me, man. She's slightly stronger than a toddler. Is it in kgs? Well, then that's not 20 kgs is fucking nothing. Did I just put the staff? No, I didn't. Okay. Half full, modern military set in weight. Take your robes off and go, Commander Wizard. You'll get wrecked. Considering a bar without weight is 20 kgs, 70 kgs distributed should be light. Very. I mean, you do sort of warm-ups with 20 kgs. Like just the bar. You do a couple of warm-up
Much obliged.
you know, like squats, for example. I usually warm up with like, actually with squats, I warm up with about 40. And I'm certain it's next door. What the fuck? There we go. Was she another occasion before we become a fighter? No. No, I made her a fighter from day one.
Good tidings, sir.
All right, here we go.
How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons?
I have all of it.
Oh-ho! You have procured an archer's staff, I see. Most excellent. You may now change your vocation to sorcerer, if it pleases you, sir. However, if you wish to register as a warrior instead, you will need to acquire a great sword.
Okay, now the question is, sorcerer is also going to increase intellect, right? Or magic, not intellect, but magic. I may need to go for strength first. No? So maybe go warrior first for a bit? What is shadow hot size and weight? I don't know. How do you see that? Her max encumbrance is 35. So clearly she should be able to carry, you know, that with ease. Hmm. 180 centimeters. She's a big girl. Yeah. I literally just went random. I just went default, like whatever the fuck the default was. That's the one that I had. And the reason I called her Shadowheart is because her face kind of looks like Shadowheart's. You know? Um, so I didn't screw around too much with her appearance. This was just the default one that I got, and I was like, yep, that'll do. And this is Shadowheart. But she is very tall. Like, if I was making my wife, she wouldn't be 180 centimeters. Let's put it that way. I think.
Well met, sir.
Greetings.
Let's go.
Welcome to the. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word.
Wait, but I have the sword. Or do I not have the sword? But I do have the sword. Something is weird.
Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the. He runs the local armory. And may fortune smile upon you, sir.
Always a pleasure.
Or do I not have it in my bag? Did I put it in storage?
This might be worth a read.
It
I may
couldn't
actually
hurt
have.
to take a peek.
Shall we go look quickly? Let's go look in storage.
What about well met? You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost.
Okay, let's see. Swords. It's this one, right? Common Iron Greatsword. I'm gonna get my bow out. Because I think I am gonna go Ranger. For a bit.
Hospitality in all Vernworth.
Much obliged.
But I have all this mage clothes and shit. I'm gonna look like a right knob-end.
Good tidings.
As a caster.
How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons?
Zega, how you doing, bro?
Marvelous. You have acquired both an archer staff and a greatsword. You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end. I dare say the armory will be resupplied anon.
Outstanding. We have done what we set out to do, and that is well enough.
Right close, be a right
What will our
vocation.
next adventure have in store for us, I wonder?
Thinking Gandalf for this one? I don't know if I'm gonna go
Business with the
Gandalf.
guild, sir. I should be glad to assist you.
Okay. Change vocation. Okay, let's quickly just level up here. High flagration. Didn't like that. Free gore. Imperium. But I already have this purchased. Yeah. Augment. Beatitude. David, how you doing, bro? I am loving this game, bro. Press the assigned button to begin incanting and press it again when the incantation is complete to cast the spell. Cast on self with middle mouse button. Okay. Celerity. Conjures a magical sigil that hastens the speed of allies within range. The effect persists for a period of time. Halidom conjures a magical sigil that cures the caster and their allies of certain debilitations. Lightning boon. I should learn one of these boon spells, I think. But not right now. We're going to change to a new vocation. Shall we chat? Now, which one would you argue would be better? Archer or thief? Which one would be more fun? What will Thief give me in terms of augments? What is Verve? How do I learn what Verve does? Thieves wield daggers with speed and ruthless efficiency, unleashing a flurry of deadly blows. Okay. Not right now. Choose what you like to. Personally, I like Thief more. I like range. That's the only reason I would have preferred Scarlet Kisses unleashes a flurry of forward slashes. Whoa. I'll take that. And now, what do we have here? Biting Wind. Dashes past the target with blades extended, followed by further slashes when using the same attack on contact. Enkindled Blades brings the daggers together to ignite, wreathing them in flame for a short time. Can also be employed while clinging to or pinning down a foe. Ooh. Well, this is... Wow. That's quite OP. Shadow Cloak enables the user to blend into their surroundings, rendering them more difficult for hostile targets to attack. Less effective when attacking or dashing, consumes stamina while active. Since you have already mage stat growth, you could aim for Magic Archer or whatever it was called. That vocation was OP in DD1. Maybe. Okay, let's go with her now. We keep her fighter, right? Or do we also want to play around with her? Tusk Toss. Traces a grand skyward arc with the blade, sending lightweight targets flying into the air. Steeled Foundation uses the shield to ease the impact from falling, reduces fall damage, and hastens recovery after a fall. Enchanted Counter. When using Defend while enchanted, automatically counters with an elemental attack corresponding to the enchantment. You could go Warrior if you want more offensive melee from her. I need a tank. I think so. Wait, didn't I? I didn't. No, wait, what? Did I not? This is the one, right? Provocation. Yeah, I have provocation unlocked. Man, but she has a lot of fucking things. Behind your webcam, there's a taunt ability. Which one? Shield Bash, I already have. Shield Pummel, it's just much better. Shield Drum, an advanced form of shield summons that carry further, drawing the ire of even distant targets. This is the one, right? Alright, we need to give her one more ability. Compass spins with blade extended. Airward Strike. Apparently that barely if ever fucking works. Launches allies into the air using their shield. Whoa! Wait, but how do you know that that is something that she will do? Or does she just do it automatically? Will she do it? Like, will she just go like this and then you run up to her and she'll bump you into the air? Or do you have to tell her? I mean, I'll take it. Fuck, let's go. She's just shout out when she's ready to do it. Ah, okay. Then let's go. I'm not going to unlock anything else for her for now, at least. For now, we'll keep her like that. All right. Let's leave.
Always a pleasure.
Did you equip it? Equip what?
A flexible vocation, suited to bolstering our band where reinforcement is most needed. Our foes will soon find themselves hard-pressed.
Sorry, sir. Whew, almost got...
Looking for a fight?
Almost got fucking wrecked. I heard some people talking about a shop over in the rest of town. A scrap store, they called it. Doesn't sound like much, but apparently you can have forgeries made there. Reckon that grimoire I lost all that coin on was one of them. Mayhap I could earn it back by making some forgeries of my own and selling them off to collectors. Oh, shit.
It's nice to see everyone out in a
So where's this dude now?
Forgive me for last night's scuffle.
Now, where was I headed?
What did I do to deserve this?
Yeah, we did equip... Oh, fuck me. Now everyone's gone? Bro, what? Alright. What's the next? Oh, the magistrate. Monster culling. I want to try this. But I want to put shit into my bank. How long do they stay away? Like, how long until they're back?
After you, Arisen.
Oh. So, how long do you have to wait until you can put stuff back in your bank? Okay, let's see. We are level? Benny, how you doing, bro? The Forge Fairy Stones not work? I don't know if they work. I know someone in chat said that they like to send forged fairy stones to other players as part of a thank you sort of thing. Give me a rotten apple. People are weird. All right, let's see. We're level 12, so I'm going to go with level 12. What do we need? We need a mage and an archer, I feel. Good weird throat cold, which makes me sound like a different person, but doing awesome. Playing Seed of Discovery first time with Warlock 22. Oh, shit, Benny. You having fun? Yeah, I feel like that's good. Don't want him to have quest knowledge, no. Couldn't care less about inclination. Let's go. Alright, now lots of fucking mages around. Dog, Claire, Elena, Ada, Fang, Sylvia, Sakura, Ray, Fern, Julie. Gonna have to go with Julie, I think. What would be the difference between Julie and Sarah? They would be the same, right? Yeah.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms.
Yeah,
I
that sounds
spot.
good. Let's go. Yes. Fingers, you're getting replaced. Peace, bro. Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate you. Now we need to give him a gift. I have no gifts to give.
All told, I'm rather satisfied with my performance.
Let us work together to honor the arisen.
And now we just need one. Let's go with Fun.
You
She
can
looks
count
cute
on me
as
to
fuck.
fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
Let's go.
Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Oh, I like this. Someone that can heal me. Let's go. She's a Chirurgan. Huh. Wait, that's an actual... What? I haven't seen that yet. Is that something you unlock later in the game? Another vocation?
The time of our parting has come. Thank you for everything. Shall we discuss tactics now or later?
Later. In the inventory
There's a rumor
beforehand?
whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of...
That's a cool story. Oh shit, this is quite the travel.
those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
Oh,
Can
fuck.
that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
So we need to prep like Batman?
Oi there, friend. Care to help a fellow out?
What do you want?
All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose?
I don't know. What are you going to say? So you're now an isekai protagonist with your own harem of girls? Shadius, it just so happens that I pretty much consistently run around with female companions. Just going east first? Fits your new vocation?
My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melv again.
Daddy, you know it. Right, it is convenient, but they just have the base skills.
Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend? Splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you, don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? In case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard. Then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favor and all.
I was just about to say, dude, you're sending me with your fucking cart, but I have to pay for the ride?
Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting.
We need only deliver it to the intended recipient.
Wait, I'm sitting here. Oh, you can wait by holding it. Let's go see if we can hand in our excess armors quickly.
Yon path leads not to our destination.
Yeah, it doesn't
I
have
prefer to explore. I shall guide you another time. There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
You're back.
Well met. You are come. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost.
All right, now we can put this shit away. Is that everything, right? Yeah, we don't have anything else that we need.
Hospitality in all versions. You know where to find me.
All right, now we can go. This is a permit ox because it seems like it, doesn't it? No, waste. Why?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Did I see? What does this mean? What does that hand with the 2 and the 1 mean on it? Oh, so that's what it does when it's a main quest. Okay. So then who do you pay in order to get on the...
What ought I to do?
Are you allowed to just get up? Oh, fuck off.
This ox cart's bound for Mel. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
All right, let's go. Are we going?
It's been a hard day.
Might as well hang about.
I'll sleep like a log.
We'll just sleep, I guess, while we wait for the ox cart to go.
It's dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master. Are you in need of heat, Arisen? We find you.
Tis easily done.
Boys, go, go, go! Oh, motherfucker. Can you guys fucking go? Okay, I can't fucking get up. What the fuck? Okay, he doesn't like me getting on his back.
I shall heal you at once.
What are my different spells? I need to figure that out, though.
Tis a foe worthy of caution. Not save our best will do.
Where the hell is he? All right, I need to try and get on top of him. Actually, no, we're winning.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
A reckless opponent makes an easy prey.
By your leave.
Oh, fuck off. I thought I jumped off him. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Alright, where's this asshole? Wait, he's got my chick?
You had best rid yourself of that slime with all due haste. The enemy slows. Perhaps we'll tire them out.
Recklessness has done them no favors. They ought to preserve their strength.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Oh, where the hell did he go now? Holy shit. I need stamina.
Arisen, are you all right?
Yeah, I just need stamina. Can't see the fuck. Fucking get up, you bastard!
Knock his feet out from under it and strike ere it recovers.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone, but together I think we can manage it.
Wow. Fuck me, bro. This is nuts. Alright, get the hell away from him. Alright, you guys got this. You guys got this. Go, 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 go.
Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Fuck me. Get up, get up. Oh, fuck off. Bro, how many fucking health pools does this guy have? Book, how you doing?
You would do well to seek the high ground and fight for an income. We'll make overpowering odds all the citizens. I've managed to grab hold.
Not a bad idea.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Now stop the fuck out of him. Oh, fuck me.
It seems we have enraged our foe. Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
Holy shit. Right in the dick. There's fucking harpies? Oh my fuck, bro. How is this fair?
I'm on my way. Resist if you can.
If you would.
Let's try and fucking save her.
We ought to have conserved our strength. We were unprepared for such a struggle.
Alright, healing, healing, healing.
You had best rid yourself of that slime with all due haste.
Can we please get these harpies the fuck out of here?
Allow me. This way shall fall by my hand.
Can we get these fucking harpies?
This foe is nigh unstoppable when it is lost. We must do all we can to prevent it from losing its temper. How are we meant to attack it without angering it?
Oh my fuck, I was on his head, bro. Okay, can we get the harpies? Why is no one fighting the harpies? Get up him! I don't know what the fuck I'm doing half the time, but all right.
I'll turn you into a pit.
Oh my fuck. Okay, let's heal, let's heal, let's heal. Please heal, please heal. There you go, Sarah.
I'll redeem myself.
One of us has been doused in slime.
There we go. Man, fuck this. Wow.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Werewolves are quite fucking hard to fight. Sure.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
I look forward to seeing your marksmanship. I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Why are you shooting at stuff? Oh my fuck, there's another thing there.
To take a closer look.
What the hell is this?
Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights.
Oh my fuck. Holy crap.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
Okay, I'm out. I'm out. Someone heal me. Fun. Give me some heals. Thank you, Fun. What the? Wow.
It seems we have enraged our foe. Why do we not use their rage to our advantage? I'm well aware of the particulars. You had best rid yourself of that slime with all due haste.
Okay, where's that chick that died? Sarah died again.
This foe is beyond our strength. I recommend a swift retreat.
Nah, this foe's fine. Just, oh my fuck. Dude, I almost died. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! I fucking died. No, you bastard. Bloodiv is making up for being useless in Shadowlands. It seems, dude, this is nuts. Like, how am I supposed to kill this? This is ridiculous. Jamie, they can't really choose. Like, they will continue to fight as long as you continue to fight, but like you heard her there, she thinks this foe is way too strong for us. We should not be fighting it right now. But no, they are under your control, so they will continue to fight for as long as you make them. You can pause and heal from inventory. Yeah, I should probably do that. Have you faced the Chimera? All I got is Dragon Dogma 1 experience. No, I've not fought any dragons yet. I've seen the big dragon, but I've not fought any of the lesser dragons. Thus far, we've only really fought Cyclops, and now a werewolf, goblins, obviously, wolves, specter things of some kind, like some weird fucking specter thing, and this thing, whatever the hell this thing was that we fought. Chimera, the lion, goat, snake, but nice. They're terrifying. I know there are people that's been complaining about the monster variety in Dragon's Dogma 2. Like, a lot of people are claiming that there's not enough monster variety, and apparently the developers agreed. So I saw a post where the developers actually said that they are working on a patch to increase monster variety in the game. And all I can think, it's one of two things. It's either that there are a lot more monsters in the game, but they spawn not enough, right? So their spawn is very limited, and maybe the patch is going to increase their spawn rates or some shit like that. So you get them more all over the world. Kavaroth, how you doing? Or they are physically just going to make more monsters for the game. If they do that, though, it might take a while. So then we're probably going to have to wait, well, likely 6-7 months, because they're going to have to make the monsters, make sure that the combat works for it, make sure that all of the different vocations can kill these. So it's like, but if that does happen, that's probably going to be like a much bigger patch. A complaint? I like every fight I encounter. The combat for me feels so good. I like the combat as well. I must say, I'm not a huge fan of the thief thus far. It's a little bit. I don't like melee. I hate playing melee. I usually prefer going range in almost every game. I prefer range. So yeah, it takes me a while to get used to melee. Thing is, there are a lot of different monsters, but they're not as prominent in the open world. The Zygo thing, that I think is what the patch is actually going to be. So they're probably going to go take all of those monsters that you have to go to very specific areas in the game to find, like some far off cave, and they're just going to increase the spawn rate to maybe create a number of new areas where they can spawn. Because I kind of get it, right? From some of the posts that I saw on Reddit, a lot of people complained that they'll play for 3 or 4 hours, and in that 3 or 4 hours, the only things they'll kill is wolves and goblins and, harpies. And that's all they'll kill. And so I understand if you're playing for 3 or 4 hours, you want some variety. Like, it doesn't matter if the overwhelming majority of things you're killing is like goblins or harpies or something to that effect. But it does get super boring if that's the only shit you kill. Because the thing with harpies, they have a very specific profile, and there's a very specific way of dealing with them. I haven't figured out yet on the rogue or the fighter or the thief how to do that, but I'm sure I will at some point figure out how do I actually fight these. But then on the mage, for example, I know exactly how to fight them, and it can get annoying, right? Are they not playing at night when ghosts and skeletons rise up? Epic Thulu, again, it's one of those things where in a game like this, where combat is obviously a huge part of the game, you want there to be variety in all things, right? So not just, for example, nighttime has these kind of monsters and daytime has these kind of monsters. You do want some variety, although thus far in playing it, I've not really experienced any like downsides to the monster variety. I find them to be pretty fine, you know? Renegade, how you doing, bro? Thanks for the follow. Really appreciate you. Welcome to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Misty Troll, I've not seen spiders yet, but I'm sure they do. I was hanging on a griffin that just fucking flew away. It was terrifying. Wait, but that's almost definitely death, someone. I mean, if that thing's flying away with you on its back, you're going to run out of stamina. And then you're screwed? How did you survive? You use stamina thingies. Just frantically trying to keep your stamina up so you can actually survive. What I would love in this game, I don't know why it wasn't included, but I would love some kind of hot bar. You know, just some kind of quick bar for maybe some of your potions and some of the elixirs and the salves and stuff like that. Because it's kind of... Well, it's kind of annoying if you're just... You have to go into the menu, you know, into your inventory in order to use things. That shit gets super annoying. And also a little bit of a cheat. Yes, if they don't consider regional variants of a monster, like poison harpies and fire lizards as variety, then I suppose. Well, yeah, obviously that wouldn't really be variety because it's still a harpy. It's, you know, it's still a lizard. So it's gonna be the same thing, just maybe some extra spells. So yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll see what they do, right? And how they do it. Or it could just be the, you know, just the lack of diversity in every region. So different regions feel way too monotonous on their own. That could also be it, I guess. That being said, though, ladies and gentlemen, I am gonna go. It is Saturday, and my League of Legends, my sport, is on at the moment, and I'm missing the games because I'm having way too much fun in fucking Dragon's Dogma. I don't know if I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I'm gonna try and be back tomorrow. It all depends on how long it takes me to finish the research, make some videos and stuff. League of Legends, Patlin. The LEC, League of Legends European Championships, is on, and it's the playoffs, so we're getting close to the final. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that for a bit. My team is probably either already finished playing or finished losing. Which, if they lost, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed. Keep an eye on Twitter or on Discord for when I'm live next. I will let you know. Anyways, maybe we'll do another short stream tomorrow before the LEC goes up or some shit like that, because I'm really having fun with this game and I want to play a lot more of it. But I really appreciate all of you for coming out, for hanging out with me, for spending some time with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun on this very rare Saturday stream. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, be kind to each other, be good to each other. And if I do not see you for the rest of the weekend, have a phenomenal weekend. I will see all of you in the next one. Peace.